Hi everyone, I'm Cassie Davis with the Center for Public Policy Priorities. I'm here to give an introduction to the panel that you're at called What's at Stake for Texas. Every 10 years, the Census Bureau conducts the decennial census count, which goal is to count every person living in the country. The census affects many different aspects of our lives, but I want to focus on how it affects our quality of life. Housing, transportation, and other services use federal tax money that we send to Washington. Dr. Reamer with the George Washington University has done a research series called Counting the Dollars 2020. And the goal of this research was really to take a deep dive into the role the 2020 census will play on the equitable distribution of federal dollars to states, localities, and households. The 2020 census will determine the amount of federal funding that goes to programs in our communities. So every year, Texas receives federal funds for things like Medicaid, SNAP, Title I, highway planning and construction. And in order to allocate those dollars, Congress really relies on data derived from the decennial census. And the data sets that are derived from this decennial census actually help determine things like program eligibility and how to allocate funds to states based off population size and characteristics. Part of Dr. Reamer's study really looked at the fiscal cost the census undercount has on states. The study used 5 grant programs that use FMAP, known as the Federal Medical Assistance Program, based on the 2020 census decennial count and used to determine reimbursements and payments. And these programs include Medicaid, CHIP, foster care, adoption assistance, and the Child Care and Development Fund. And the goal was really to calculate the direct impact of a census undercount would have on federal dollars for 5 large programs. And a key finding from this work was that an additional 1% undercount in Texas would lead to a loss of $300 million per year over the next decade. And that's a conservative estimate because that was only for these 5 federal programs. You'll also be hearing from other speakers, and I just want to highlight the number of federal dollars that these agencies received in 2018. Medicaid received almost $23 billion. SNAP received $6 billion. The Highway Planning and Construction Grant received $3.8 billion. And Title I grants to schools received $1.5 billion. Once again, I'm Cassie Davis with the Center for Public Policy Priorities, and I just want to leave you with the equitable distribution of federal dollars will depend on the accuracy of the 2020 census. Thank you.